was looking at the three choices we had there. Transponder seems to be clearly the best thing that we could get right now.
Well, kind of. I mean, all three of them are good.
Yeah, all three
That's
of them
the
are good,
problem.
but Transponder is going to keep us from getting killed immediately.
So yes,
Two of them are good.
as a little bit of a recap, this is session 9 of Stars Without Number. You guys have made your way to Providence Station, met up with Callisto, the administrator of the station. Met with her. She did buy some of your goods at an okay-ish price. As you guys rightly determined, since you didn't pay anything for the cargo, it's all profit. So if you guys were like legit traders, you might have taken a little bit of a bath on what she offered, but because you're not, made a little bit of cash, but also met with her at like an after hours kind of speakeasy type place deeper into the station, where she floated an offer out to you. Basically, there's a criminal organization here on the station that is abducting people. She told you flat out that she cannot be actively involved. She can't send her security people or anything like that because of the kind of the neutral political position within the Commonwealth that the station has. She knows that one of the other planets in the sector is basically buying the slaves. Basically, they're taking people from the station, processing them on Illyria, and then shipping them off to Elowin to work harvesting food to feed the people in the Commonwealth. So very much a slave trade thing going on, but because there's other planets involved, she can't risk the station's neutrality, even though she doesn't agree with it. But she is willing to pay you to deal with it for her. She can't pay you cash because it can't come out of the budget. But she does have some things that she has lined up or acquired over some time. And basically she can offer you either basically a clean as a whistle transponder, so that if you're pinged by like a station or a spaceport or another ship, your transponder doesn't have any of your criminal history tied to it. Or during mining operations, she did uncover an old robot, an old security, like civilian model security bot that she can let you have. It is equipped with an expert level 2 system. So it's not like beginner level robot. It's not super advanced. Basically, whatever skills it has +2 in. Or she's offered to basically forge some paperwork so that you guys can come and go as you please from the station and basically consider it a safe harbor in case you need to lay low or get repairs or refuel or whatever. In exchange, she wants the Maw to no longer be in operations on her station. The Maw is being run by someone with the frightening name of Edgar, which doesn't sound threatening until you realize that he was born and raised on Catharvis, which is an Arctic death cult controlled planet. So he is probably not the warm and sentimental kind. You do know that the next shipment coming to pick up slaves is arriving in a couple of days. So you do have a little bit of time to figure out what you would like for payment and how you want to approach this, or even if you think it's something that you want to do.
I'm definitely think that transponder is a great idea. I mean, I like all three of them, but if I had to prioritize them, the transponder would be number one because they can pretty much track us almost right now.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah, I like the transponder too.
I mean, as nice as it would be to have an extra set of hands,
Yeah.
it might be better to have.
I mean, I'm sort of like coin flip between the transponder and the documentation for Providence Station. But, they're all good though, so.
That's the problem.
The Josh thinks that it depends if we stay for a while here or if we go first. If we run to Lobster World, then we should get transponder. But if we want to hunt for some time and upgrade ship, get bigger ship, it would be good to have a place to hunt from. The sector is very large, lots of prey. We could hide here and then strike from the darkness. It's good. Or put tail between legs and run to Lobster World. Either way, it doesn't matter to the Josh.
Well, Axiom, if you managed to get in touch with, I'm assuming you haven't heard back from anyone just yet.
No, he has not yet heard back.
Lobster's in bad with the garlic and butter.
Well, that doesn't sound healthy.
Or he's having Discord problems. I'm not sure. But
Or he's having Discord problems. That's entirely possible. Oh, yeah. Well,
the Josh has idea. It's a good idea.
what's your idea?
First we go to mission, we find this person and we chop off his arms. And then when we come back, we figure out which payment we want. But only the people that didn't die get to vote. If we vote too early, there could be wasted votes.
I see.
If Johnny vote now and he gets shot in face, it is wasted vote.
That's a fair point.
He's very shootable face. Percival has punchable face, but Johnny, he has shootable face. It's probably the hat.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's a good hat, but you
I've
can
been
see
shot
from
at
a mile
before.
away who he is.
I've been shot at before.
Probably be shot at again.
But we are going to be here sometime while ship gets fixed. Might as well kill somebody while we wait. But Josh has not killed anyone in. It's been a while, Captain.
It's been a couple of weeks, I think. Although, the Josh,
Yes, Captain.
I would like to apologize.
It's okay, Captain. I understand. Sometimes people get very upset. tempers flare. No one dies, okay.
Yes, but when I took this role as captain, part of the agreement with the crew was that I would be better than our previous captain. And in that moment, I wasn't.
Najash thinks we establish good boundaries in conversation. Captain threaten Najash. Najash will kill Captain. Captain, be nice and tell Najash what to do. Politely, Najash will do it. It's good. It's good plan.
I do like that plan, yes. And that was my original plan, and then I deviated from that.
It's
So,
okay, Captain. I forget about it already.
oh, that's good.
That's not true. I'm sorry. I lied, Captain. I remember he was trying to show my lip shut. I was very angry.
Yes, I did. Because I was very angry too. But like I said, I said
Jeff
that
was
I
more
was
angry.
going to be better than Silverhair. At that moment, I was not. So, thank you for reminding me.
Najash is happy he not have to smash your face against bulkhead and throw you an airlock. It would make me very sad. You a good captain. Hard to find good captains.
Thank you. I certainly hope to be a profitable captain. But yes, we can definitely wait here. The Edgar is apparently going to be here in a few days with the.
Oh no, Edgar and the Ma are already here. The ship coming to pick up the slaves from them is going to be here in a couple days.
Oh, well, we should try to put an end to him before they arrive.
It's simple. We just go find where he is and we chop off his legs. And with no legs, he cannot run. He just, he'd be easy to catch.
I mean, it's a good theory.
His good plan, Captain.
First of all, how do you feel about leg chopping?
If it's the quickest, most efficient way to subdue and eliminate a threat, I don't have an issue with it.
Well, if Axiom is in this meditative state, but I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to go, but let's find out. What would you fellows like for weapons? Do we have everything you need?
Josh has needs someone to fix the armor. It will take time, though, not time. We don't have time to fix before we go kill this fellow, but probably good for next fellow. And the fellow after that.
Which armor?
We found in ship big power armor. It is good. It would take some work. Johnny may be able to fix.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That would definitely be a good idea. Johnny, how adept do you think you would be at programming a robot?
Uh, well, I got program +2. It's my best stat.
That does sound really good. Chris, as someone who's done accounting for this ship in Silverhair, sorry, how much does a new transponder cost?
If you can find one, anywhere from like 10K and up.
And how much would a robot cost?
This an expert level 2 robot would probably be. Let's see. Probably about 10 grand.
So about the same amount.
About the same. I mean, there's a lot of flexibility there. Because like with the robot, for example, she did mention it was an old robot that she found, so a lot of it depends on what kind of shape it's in. But it is a robot, so it's going to be like at least tech level 4, probably not tech level 5. Transponders, generally speaking, are illegal to get because they're built into a ship. So you kind of have to work a black market to get those, so they are harder to find. And the docking fees and the safe harbor really all depends on how much you use it.
I mean, their docking fees are cheap compared to everywhere else. I mean, it's only $400 a week here.
It's also a really shitty station.
I mean, yeah, but
The safe harbor is worth some money, though, right?
Yeah, knowing that you have a place where you can lay low if you're being hunted.
yeah.
So Najash's take on this, and I'll explain it so I don't have to do it over 30 minutes. If the idea is for us to work towards the Corvette, like hunt here for a while to get to the next ship level, then he thinks that the safe harbor is very clearly the best. But if the idea is for us to we're gonna fuck off and follow the main quest line, then transponder is only gonna work once, right? Maybe twice.
Well, it's a sliding scale. The more illegal shit you do with the transponder, the more things that get attached to it.
But we're pirates. We're going to do illegal shit.
Yeah, we are.
And something else to factor into the equation is if you're planning to go for a Corvette, you're going to need a bigger crew.
Oh yeah.
And the robot does count as a crew member.
It's a huge step. Like the next ship is
Minimum
probably
crew
5
10.
missions, right?
Minimum crew at 10.
But it comes with a transponder.
It does.
And we can all imagine Najash saying that in the most obnoxious way possible. It is good plan, yes.
While we're keeping an eye out for this Edgar fellow, let's see if we can find a robot.
Find what, Captain? Sorry.
A robot.
Find robot. Why you?
Well, because if we can buy one, Then that I'm thinking safe harbor. Because theoretically we can purchase a robot. And if we get a new ship, it will come with a new transponder. It might not be clean for long, but it will be clean for a bit. Safe harbor could be harder to find.
Josh has figured out Captain's plan. We get robot. And then Johnny turns it into Murderbot. Is good plan, Captain. Yes, I am glad I did not kill you.
So am I.
He's very smart, our Captain's very smart. Johnny is good plan. Yes, Johnny, make Murderbot.
I've always wanted a murder bot.
Should get to
Oh,
it.
excellent.
We could put Murderbot
Well-
in power armor. It would be glorious.
Why
And then we take Chip and put in the Murderbot in the power armor
No.
and take over the. That probably good.
No.
That's too
No,
much.
that would be very bad. Yes, for sure. I'm pretty sure if we put anything inside the power armor, it should be someone who is a person, not a bot. Putting a bot inside a bot seems a bit redundant. But let's see if we can go purchase a robot that Johnny can then adapt into a murder bot.
Lobster is good at finding people.
Yes. But right now he seems to be deep in concentration, trying to, I don't know, see the future, guess the past. I have no idea what he's thinking about.
His frog experiment, you slowly turn up the water heat and he doesn't notice. Ha! Soon he'll be done.
Conveniently, he's not a frog.
Percival might know people. He is smart too.
Yes.
He's punchable face, but might know somebody with some money.
All right, so you guys are going to go and see if you can find a robot.
Sure.
Alrighty. What sort of robot are you looking for?
Well, you said the 10K range. So we're looking for something in the 10K range.
All right, are you looking for like a security bot or like an industrial one or like a companion?
Oh, definitely
think-
security.
Definitely what?
Security. We're going to be turning it into a murder bot, then probably setting it loose on this Edgar fellow.
Yeah.
It can join you and Najash in the beating.
And we'll name him Roberto.
Sure, why not?
Can still practice my stabbing. Shusha.
Yep.
All right, so somebody can give me a connect roll.
I have a +0.
More than me.
I think I'm a 0 or a -1. Let me check. Yeah, I'm a 0 too.
What do you have for a stat to add?
Nothing. Nothing. It's my physicals that have bonuses. Everything else is a 0
Yeah.
plus 0.
All right. I'll do it using charisma then.
All right. So you're asking around. So it is basically it is difficulty 0 to get like basically an expert level 1, like civilian soldier bot. It's difficulty 10 if you want to get like basically an expert system 2. The better the expert system, basically the better the robot. It increases mechanically. It increases its hit dice, and its attack bonuses, and its skills, and its saving throws. Basically, each expert level of the robot increases everything across the board.
Nice.
Can we assist with that if we have connect?
Yes, absolutely, you can.
Najesh has connect 0, so
I've got 18 intelligence, if that helps, but it's a -1 connect.
Yeah, you're not good at finding people. You're good at trailing them and noticing them, but not actually putting out feelers. So yeah, whoever would like to assist can make their roll.
Which roll? Sorry.
Connect.
I can try. Can't hurt.
Surprisingly, no help from Najesh.
who has murder bot?
Who has
What,
murder?
what are you running?
But then
Somebody hands him a Roger Corman DVD.
yeah, because of I mean, Murderbot is a good show that I really should finish watching.
Yeah, we should.
Percival, though, is able to help the captain navigate the ins and outs of the station to maybe find a person. So Percival will
Cool.
give the captain a +1.
Yeah.
That was under modifier.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going for a level 1 or a level 2?
I can't just go for the highest level that my dice will allow.
Nope. You,
I will try
to
for
be
the.
clear, you could if this station was the sort of large place that would have like a robot showroom. It does not.
A robot showroom.
I'll try for a 2. Let's see what my dice think.
Ooh, look at that. So yeah, so you do find a guy, kind of a shady looking gentleman.
No. I don't believe
Shady.
a shady guy on a space station? No, that's impossible.
That we would deal with? I don't know. Sorry.
So yeah, his name is well, the name that you get for him is Rafe.
Rafe?
Rafe, Rafe.
All right.
So I hear you're looking for some robotic assistance,
Yes, we are.
and I assume you have credits.
Yes.
Because no offense, but I don't know the two of you from the hole in the ground.
We don't know you either.
So what kind of robot are you looking for? I mean, I got a couple that I can get my hands on in short notice.
I'm looking for something in the security vein.
Security. Like civilian or military grade?
Well, that depends on whether or not you can get your hands on a military one and how much it would cost.
Well, what's your budget like?
My budget is variable.
Okay, well, so is the price. So what's your budget?
What do you have for 12,000 credits?
For 12,000. For 12,000, I could probably secure you like a tossed aside, like B grade. Okay, to be honest, because you seem like nice folks, like C grade military bot. Weapons are not included. If you want something that's a little bit smarter and less likely to go berserk and kill you all while you're in space, you might want to go civilian. The civilian safety protocols tend to be a little bit stricter. I can get you a better quality civilian one for the same price.
I'm going to look at Johnny, since he'll be the one programming it.
All right. Johnny's what about weapons for the civilian version?
The civilian one, it's got like a stunner. I mean, it's more like crowd control type of deal. Again, though, less likely to kill you while you're in space.
Is there a price for augmenting it?
I mean, I could probably scrap together some weapons, but really any like hack with a access to a laser pistol or stun baton or I don't know, swap out one of its arms for a goddamn sword for all I care.
Yeah, good thing I'm a hack. So I nod to the captain and kind of lean towards the civilian one.
Oh, and I guess the other question: do you want like a base model like expert, or do you want like virtual intelligence?
Sorry, what were the two options again?
Do you want like just base level expert, which is like it does the thing that you tell or you program it to do, or do you want virtual intelligence? Because I know a guy that could probably secure me some virtual intelligence chips that we could implant, but the cost for that is extravagant. But you said your budget was flexible.
How extravagant?
No, I don't think I want it to be terribly intelligent.
Okay. So like if we put a virtual intelligence into the civilian level, that's probably about 50 grand total. But it's pretty close to human thought processes. It's able to make decisions on its own. If you go with the standard model, it'll do what you program it to do. Just have faith in your programmer.
So no pressure.
No pressure.
Military grade, it does not need to be terribly intelligent.
Okay. Base level or slightly above base specs. Base specs are going to run you like 10-ish grand. It really depends on the guy. But if you want it to be better, that's going to cost you. Could easily be 20 grand, if not more. I don't know how flexible your budget is.
Better in what way?
Better in every way. it's basically okay. You have a ship, right? I assume.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
is your ship a stock model?
Not anymore.
Exactly. So, you paid extra, your ship's better. You pay extra for the robot, your robot's better.
All right. In that case, let's go for the more advanced one, the improved model.
The improved model. Gotcha. Okay, I'll put out some feelers. I'll see what I can get you. You're aiming for around 12 grand?
That sounds good.
Okay. Not giving me a lot of negotiating room there. How about if you give me could you bump your budget to maybe let's call it 18?
Let's call it 15.
Okay. I'll see what I can find for you. It'll take me a couple of days, but I'll see what I can find.
That's fine. Did he wake up?
Was I asleep?
Maybe not. I just got a garbled message from the ship. I'm not sure exactly what he said.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I think he's starting to realize the water's getting warmer.
I think maybe he's just come out of his meditation. But we'll see how things are. Once he's available.
All right. I'll give me a couple of days. We'll see what we can find things. All right. And somebody can roll me 3d6.
Not it. I botched the last roll.
I'll do it.
With 13. 13 is pretty good. Let's see here. I just need that.
You never know with these tables, right? Whether high's good or low's good.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very stressful.
You can't cheer when you see a number. You're like, oh, is it which side is it?
Yeah, that was my first thought. I was like, that's either really good or ugh.
Yep. Is that how many thousand we're going to be paying, or is that the quality of the bot? I don't know.
How many hit points we lose?
Yeah.
How many hit points we lose.
Oh, that's not too bad. All right. So. Oh, he's lightning quick. It's only going to take him a day. Perfect. All right. Is there anything else folks are doing in the meantime? Race says like, okay, I'm going to need a way to contact you.
Why don't we just meet here tomorrow?
Sure, you can do that.
Najesh will want to get someone fixing the armor.
Okay. Yeah, if you've got fix, you can work on it yourself.
Oh yeah, we have fix. I have fix, and Johnny has fix. Axiom might even have fixed.
So yeah, you can repair a number of points equal to your fixed skill plus 1 for each hour of work.
Oh, okay, so we just throw money at it.
Yep. Basically, it's 500 credits per hit points for the basically for the materials. And then, assuming you're doing the work yourself, what's your fix?
Mine is 0. I think
Mine's
Johnny's
plus one.
is 2, 1.
Plus
Yeah.
one.
So yeah, so if you both work on it, basically you can repair 3 points per hour of work on the suit.
Oh, so that's what, 5 hours?
What are the hit points on it?
I think you said it was 15.
I think I said 15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so 5 hours of work, and 500 credits per hit point.
Okay, I will. I'll take the 7,500 off my personal budget.
And yeah, so it does take you basically the day to track down the robot person and find the parts for your suit, and then start working on it. You still got a couple of days before the slaver ship arrives.
Percival, why don't you and I go walk around and see if we can find this asshole? See if we can get eyes on him before we.
Maybe take Johnny too. Johnny is very good at finding people. He's
I thought he was helping you fix things.
Right. We need more Johnnies.
I've often said that.
I think he only comes in one at a time. I don't think we can order Johnnies by the pack. I think it's a unique model.
There's only so many of those hats for sure.
Hmm. But
Yes.
we
It's a good
do
idea.
need
Go
to
find
get-
prey. We chop off his legs so he cannot run.
Yes, exactly. We'll at least get an idea of what we'll be facing.
Right. So what are you guys doing?
Percival and I are going to go out and see if we can find this Edgar fellow so that we can kind of get an idea of what to expect when we try to end him.
All of the ravens.
All right. Perfect. So you guys, what are you doing? Are you just like asking around, or are you like, how are you trying to find information on it?
Well, Percival, how are you at finding people? Ne'er-do-wells.
Finding ne'er-do-wells?
Mm-hmm.
That's what, Connect? Or
It could be. It could be notice. It depends on whether you're trying to talk to people or whether you're just like, you know, like looking around for like gang symbols to follow. It kind of depends on how you would like to do it.
if it was me, yeah, I like the idea in order so as not to draw attention to us. I like the idea of looking for like gangs, gang symbols, that kind of thing.
that case, that would be a notice roll.
Can I help?
Sure.
Excellent. I'm fairly
I'll be right
smart. I would like to use my intelligence to help. Because I don't think wisdom would really. I mean, I could stretch it to wisdom. These are the places that we shouldn't be. That looks like bad news. So could I use wisdom?
Sure.
Okay. And I rolled 2 dice, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, what am I gonna roll?
You can make a probably wisdom and notice with a +1 from the captain helping.
Okay. Where do I put the modifier? Okay. Mhm.
So as the two of you spend some time kind of looking around, and there's an area of the station that's called the cold docks. It's called that because power is intermittent. So they tend to conserve energy by not running they're not running all the heating elements and everything like that. So it's called the cold docks. It's generally where the dispossessed and the poor and the shady people hang out. And you're trying not to draw attention to yourself. And you're trying to just kind of like look for things that might be like, if this group of the Maw is like a gang of any noted size, they would probably mark their territory.
Yep.
So you're like looking around and you don't see anything that draws your attention necessarily as gang symbols, or nothing strikes you out of the ordinary. But then you notice in some of the iconography and some of the graffiti in one of the sections, there are symbols that look like they because Catharvus, where Edgar is from, is basically like a bunch of religious fanatic death cult type of people. And there's some symbology from that world in some of the graffiti in a certain section of the cold docks. You haven't seen it anyplace else. So you haven't necessarily found them, but you're 90% positive that you have found kind of their turf.
I will point this out to the captain.
Excellent.
And Percival, with your notice roll, you also notice that you are being followed.
Of course. I will make a note of who is following me. Us?
Give me another notice roll.
Or notice.
Just to kind of see what kind of details you can pick up from them.
Okay. This wisdom probably or intelligence doesn't really matter.
Probably wisdom.
Yeah, they're both 0, so.
Yeah, if you can't really make out too much details, whoever it is, you do get the feeling like they're following you, but they're not taking great pains to be stealthy about it. Like they're definitely like they're not just like, hey Percival, how is it?
Yeah.
But they're not. They're either not very good at being stealthy, or they're not taking any great effort to be stealthy. They're just
Right.
kind of like, oh, there they are in the crowd. Oh, there they are, kind of like, oh, when I turn my head, they're suddenly window shopping, sort of deal. But they're
Yeah.
far enough back you can't make out any details.
It could very well be. It could be like a sentry or a guard if it's like interest. Oh, who's in our territory today? Kind of thing. Who knows? Could be any number of things. Okay, I'm gonna subtly or try to subtly point out to the captain with like a subtle gesture that I think we're being followed, like point in a direction.
Well, have we passed a bar in this area?
This place doesn't really have bars so much as it has hooch stands.
Ouch.
Great. Well, okay. Shall we try to lure them in? I'll link my arm with Percival's and start going toward the next hooch stand that I see.
Okay. The person does continue to follow you.
How is alcohol sold here?
How would you like to
Is
purchase
it like,
it? By the
Oh.
by the shot, by the bottle, by the gallon, by the tub?
Jesus? I'm sold.
Yes.
I don't
Sorry.
think I need to bathe in it. I'll buy a bottle.
Be like a couple of credits.
Sure.
You're not 100% sure that the seal on the bottle is up to food safety codes,
Oh, that's okay.
but
I
the,
don't plan
but
on
the,
actually drinking it.
the smell emanating from the bottle ensures you that it has killed whatever bacteria there might be. It smells antiseptically.
That's okay. I am going to pretend to drink some of it. And start leading Percival to an alleyway.
Okay.
Something that's a little darker and where we can try to ambush this person.
So yeah, as you're leading, and take a quick look around. You don't see the person anymore. But then as you kind of like get into the dark alley, kind of like, okay, maybe they're just a few steps back. They are in the alley ahead of you. Apparently somehow took a shortcut or something that you didn't notice. And a female voice says like, huh. Please don't ambush me in a dark alley. I'd really hate to die that way. Just need to talk to my cousin. And Percival, you do recognize that voice.
Oh, yeah?
That is one of your cousins. That is one of the gifted members of your family.
So the voice says, please don't ambush us?
Please don't ambush me. She doesn't want to die in an alley. She just wants to talk to you.
Oh, hello, cousin.
I'm feeling a little bit exposed out here. We need to talk. Your parents are curious as to where you might be at this moment in time, and I convinced the family Sears to let me know, so I could find out what's going on, because I've heard things.
Oh,
So, and she'll kind of gesture to your captain, be like, "Is it okay to talk in front of her? You want to go someplace private?"
no, here's fine.
Okay. So, the Academy on Talitha reached out to your parents. Apparently, some sort of psionic relic was removed from their academy, and it took them some time, but they picked up psionic residence of a member of your family, and your parents could account for everybody except for you. So they're concerned.
You know that I don't have that gift, so can you give me that in basic English for those of us who aren't gifted, shall we say?
Oh, yes. So when I'm not going to say you did it, but when people stole the relic from the academy, they left behind like a psychic fingerprint
Huh?
that the people at the Science Academy picked up on, and the resonance was that of your family. They reached out to your family to say, like, "Hey, what's up?" And your family knows where all of your brothers and sisters are. They just couldn't account for you.
Oh,
So your parents suspect you might have had something to do with it, and they are interested in talking to you about this. I managed to convince the Seers to give me the information before passing it on to your parents so that I could get a head start. So I could let you know. I figure, I mean, it's been a while since we've seen each other, but since I don't have any brothers and sisters, you're like the closest thing to family I have, and I don't know what your parents or how your parents are going to take this, but I wanted to let you know.
I appreciate that.
But they have asked their Seers to try to locate you. And they did a pretty good job considering here we are talking.
Yeah. Well, so what? They want to know if I was involved in the disappearance or the theft or whatever of this item.
I think the Academy is applying pressure. The Academy doesn't know that a member of the family was involved.
Yeah. But they're covering all their bases.
Yeah, and things could get messy, and I mean, your parents are your parents, but I don't think they would necessarily protect you if they needed to play politics.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that either.
So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up.
Appreciate that.
But if you're not involved, then you don't have to worry about it, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think I have to worry right now, but you never know.
Well, it was nice to get out in a bit. I mean, I really wish that you'd gone to like a nicer planet.
Beggars can't be choosers.
That's true.
Besides, I like actually exploring and seeing, seeing parts of the world or the universe in this case.
Yeah, I had to pull so many strings to be allowed to leave, and I couldn't tell anybody where I was going because kind of defeat the purpose.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted you to know. Oh, and she'll basically reach into a pocket. She will slowly reach into a pocket,
Mhm.
and she'll pass you like a blister pack of pills.
Okay.
Basically, there's 6. You recognize them immediately. Basically, they're like psi blockers.
Mhm.
They essentially render you invisible to like clairvoyant type powers for a couple of hours.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if your parents decide that they really want to talk to you, you know they're going to pull out all the stops. So.
Yeah.
I don't think they know any of your associates, and she'll nod at the captain. I don't think they know any of them well enough to be able to get a lock on them.
That's good. Hopefully it stays that way because no point in dragging them into stuff.
Yeah. See, already so much better than your parents.
What's that?
I said you're already much better than your parents.
Well, I try.
The number of times they dragged our side of the family into things that were none of our business.
Yeah, well,
Right. Are you like on the down low, or like you gonna show me your ship, or are you in the middle of something?
well, it's not my ship, as I point to the captain. You have to ask her.
Captain?
I have so many questions. The first being, your family seems to have some kind of psychic ability.
Yes. We're from
Right.
we're originally from a different planet, but at some point generations ago, our ancestors settled on this planet where everything is all worship of mental powers and psionics and psionic abilities, psychic abilities. I'm the black sheep because I never manifested any gift or I just didn't want to apply myself or anything like that.
All right.
Yeah. Percival's family is basically like god kings.
Well, okay,
Lovely.
let's not go nuts there, but
The people worship them like they're gods.
yeah,
It has its perks, don't get me wrong. But it does tend to go to one's head.
yes, it does.
My concern is more that if you see our ship and then you go back to that side of the family, I don't need them pulling that information out of your head.
Oh, that's fair.
But we could certainly go for drinks. There's a very shoddy bar here. I mean, not in this section, obviously. But and if you're looking for some excitement, do let me know.
I'm not big on excitement.
Very different than your cousin.
It's more a matter of excitement doesn't really exist for me because I generally know how things are going to go.
Oh, good. Because we're going to do something violent. And it would be nice to know ahead of time how it's going to turn out.
I have no idea. The trick with it is I know how things are going to generally go for me. I can tell you things are going to go well for me because I don't see any violence in my future.
Well, that's a pity.
I mean, there might be those that are able to see events for others, but not my skill.
Mm. So tell me more about these pills that you've given him.
Oh, they're anti-psionic drugs. Basically, create almost like a blank spot if somebody's trying to look at you from a distance.
That's unusual.
Mm, if you say so. I mean, I picked these up at the the local shop back home, but
You certainly wouldn't be able to find any of those on my planet.
ah,
Or in most shops that I've noticed. Of course, I've never actually looked for them.
yeah. Find all kinds of things if you actually look for them.
Well, yes. Generally, trouble.
See, now this is like you've alluded to trouble and you've alluded to violence. So I think instead of drinks, now that I've provided Percival with the information I thought was pertinent to him, I'm gonna go before before what I predict is going to happen changes. You do not seem like the sort of people that would be conducive to my well-being.
Yeah, some of us are.
Yeah, I trust you, but less so.
Ouch.
Sorry, I don't know you.
It's fair.
No, but he does.
Mm. Yeah.
There is one person in my crew that I'm sure you would be, or our crew that you would very much be taken aback by if you ever met him.
Oh dear.
Oh, good.
The,
So,
the others aren't so bad though.
well, I'm glad you have a crew. Truly,
It's always good to have somebody to watch your back.
yeah, and I feel better knowing that. But I'm gonna go and see if I can't catch a freighter out of here before whatever you have going on happens.
That's fair. Yeah, now is probably a good time to skedaddle.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. It's been too long.
Oh. If you make your way back home ever again, we'll get drinks, and not in some shoddy bar on the ass end of an asteroid either.
Sure.
Pleasure meeting you.
My pleasure. Take care of my cousin.
I try. And vice versa. He tries to take care of me
Yep.
too.
Oh, good. Right, and then she will basically she does take a quick look around just to make sure like nobody was like listening in, but then she like heads off.
Oh, she's one of the nicer ones in the family too. Need to catch up with her.
That was unexpected.
Yes, it was. I don't think I've ever seen her off world, or not very often.
She did make it sound like it's rare.
Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of the black sheep of the family, as it were. The whole God thing's not really an exaggeration either. They're just go they just go gaga over people with psychic abilities, and but like I said, I either never manifested it or I just never really applied myself. So I prefer to either stab things or just enjoy a good party. So
Well, good for us. But your parents, your family, might
Yep.
try to find you.
Yeah, possibly. If uh if they can use their powers to, you know, do what cousin said, to piece things together, I don't know, like that's way above my training, what little I got of it before I said, nah, this isn't for me. So it sounds like it's a good idea to just stay on the run. Stay on the move.
Yes. We'll certainly try to do that as soon as we can.
Where I can get more of these pills if we ever need them.
Yes, she said they only last a few hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a short-term fix.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But, for emergency situations, it's probably good. Like, oh, might get interrogated. Better go take these pills. Take a pill.
I was thinking more just before a jump.
For a jump. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So they can't tell what direction we're going in. At least for
No.
a few hours.
Hmm.
But we'll have to keep that in mind. For now, let's see how Najash and Johnny are doing on their robot or their armor repairs.
Yep, sounds good.
Oh, make our way back to the ship.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, back to the ship. Everybody is working away on the suit. I don't know if Yorick is back to let us know if Axiom is up to anything.
I'll be right back.
Yep, working on the suit.
And for Johnny, like as you work on this suit, this mech suit, this is probably the most advanced technology you've ever seen. Like mechs are pre-tech, like all of them, even this old suit. It's probably a suit is about 3 meters high, so about 9 feet, and it's basically like an exoskeleton. Basically, think of like a 9 foot tall like Iron Man or like Terminator armor from Warhammer.
Cool.
But it like for somebody who is from from a fairly tech heavy world in the Helios Corporation, and somebody who is a skilled repairman, this sort of technology, like this one suit, is like the equivalent of a battalion of infantry. Let alone what you like a battalion of people in this would be capable of.
I'm probably learning a lot just fixing it.
A fair bit. Like I imagine, I mean, Josh has tech, like he has fixed, so I'm sure Josh in his way can explain how things work.
Yeah, I mean, the Josh isn't stupid, right? He's plus zero for him, and
Yeah,
he's just zealous.
yeah. But yeah, but there is also the dawning knowledge that someplace out there, like Josh is from a culture that has several of these, and they are a very warlike and aggressive mercenary type thing that have been working for the Shroud, who are the pirates that hate you all.
Well, these are very tiny suits. And good suits are they're 40 feet tall and like 100 tons. This is tiny suit, little elemental suit. We put the children in these suits, but we will get bigger suit later. It's training suit. Should be fine for little rock like this though. Could take whole rock. Just need a bigger gun, but the Josh has run out of money.
I hardly ever spend my money, so we have a balance. I mostly just spend it on booze.
Yes, Johnny. There's good news and bad news here in this place. You can buy liquor by the tub. The whole tub.
Yeah.
The bad news is they do not deliver.
But it tastes
Yeah,
like
so
it was
much work
made in
to
a
do.
tub.
We could marinate the lobster.
There are some neat add-ons for mechs. Holy cow!
Oh yeah, there's some good stuff.
The Cymex.
Mechs are cool.
So yeah, so Captain and Percival, you guys arrive. Everybody is basically working on this suit. Pretty much getting it together by the time you guys get back. Also, your robot has been delivered
Oh,
for the low cost of 13,000 credits. Rafe will contact you to make the arrangements.
excellent.
You're repairing the armor?
Yeah, a while ago in the pre-tech crash site,
Yep.
Najosh found
Yes.
basically the basic level mech.
Yeah. So yeah, they were working on that. Okay.
Yep.
It's just a little baby mech. But it is a mech. Meaning it has a pile of armor.
Nice.
And you can spread if I understand it correctly, Chris, when you take damage, you could take it on you or on the armor.
In a suit, yes.
Yeah, in the little baby suits.
Yep.
In the big ones, they don't take small arms fire at all.
No. And even then, you've got 12 points of armor, which stops most small arms. But yes, Rafe will contact you and say like, okay, I managed to find you an old robot. It's not great, but it's what I can afford with the budget you gave me to work with.
That's all right. I'm sure it'll be fine.
So it's going to be 13 grand for the robot itself, and then another 2 grand for my time and effort.
Hmm. That's fine. I'm sure you'll have no trouble doing this sort of thing again for us in the future.
Well, I mean, if you ever find yourself in the need for buying another, second or third hand security robot, sure, look me up.
How soon?
When you've got the money.
Like I said, how soon?
If you want another robot, I can find you another robot.
How much room do we have on the ship for crew?
You have a crew capacity of 6.
Does that include the robot?
Yes.
Can we stick the robot in the cargo area when we're not using it?
If you want to disassemble them, yes.
Why would we have to disassemble it? All right, so we're at capacity right now.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep him in mind for the future. Johnny, I've taken the money out of our funds. I have a new toy for you.
Let me see it.
Johnny, this is Murderbot. Murderbot, this is Johnny.
Nice to meet you, Murderbot. I'll call you MB for short.
So we'll just need you to program it so that it, doesn't murder us.
Particularly me, but yes.
I mean, particularly any of us, really. I don't want it to kill any of us.
Do you turn it on?
No, I am leaving all of that to Johnny.
Well, I'm going to give it a good examination first. Then I assume it needs to be charged every once in a while.
It does. It does need to be. It does need to be plugged in. I mean, Rafe did charge it up for you, so you don't have to worry about charging it up. But it does basically, it requires sleep just like PCs do.
All right, and it's kind of I can't really program it while it's asleep, so I guess I do have to power it on.
Yep. So as Johnny's looking over, actually, Johnny, give me let's call this a no roll. Intelligence and no.
All right.
Hey, Lobster. You think turning this on is a good idea?
Doubles.
Oof, a 7. So as an expert, you are periodically. Let me double check how long. You can re-roll a failed skill roll. A 7 is a fail. I just want to see how often you can do it. Once per scene, you can re-roll a failed skill check, taking the new roll if it is better.
I'll give it a shot, but my no isn't that great, but my intelligence is +2.
there you go. So yeah, so it is an old robot, but you do recognize it. Basically, the frame it's what's called the bulwark frame. So it's basically like a general purpose soldier bot. But it does look pretty dinged up, pretty battered. You're not sure how old it is, but a lot of robots, unless you're on like a really high tech level world, a lot of robots tend to be second hand or third hand or fourth hand, kind of like passed down, kind of like how,
Like Star Wars droids.
yeah, exactly. But it is most assuredly a military grade combat robot.
Well, that's good to know. I think we should get to fixing it before we get to programming it.
It is, as far as you can tell, it is functional,
All right, just not cosmetically pleasing.
just not cosmetically pleasing.
Well, I relate to that.
What the frick? But yes, I mean, aside from the fact that it's a humanoid robot, you guys can decide what it actually looks like, but it is humanoid.
All right. Well, let's get it near a charger and power it up.
So
I'll do the special. Hold the F10 down so I get into the BIOS first, so I can give myself root access.
all right. So as it boots up, and you kind of look at this, so you've got programming. So most computer systems use like a similar system, similar protocols. There are variations, and almost all human computer systems base their access protocols and their system protocols on Terran mandate technology. So there's a similarity between all of the different computer systems you're likely to encounter, and this one is no different. So it's not an alien robot or anything of that nature.
All right, that works.
It is running like standard human computer protocols.
Is his old memories there? Like, can we browse old missions and stuff?
There are sectors that seem to be corrupted.
All right, is it the kind of corruption that was like intentionally corrupted, or is it like actual physical damage? In which case, we want to run a defrag and make sure no memory ever goes to those portions again.
For that, you can give me a programming roll. Difficulty is 10.
Oh, Johnny.
So it looks like those particular systems, so those particular memories, or those sections of the computer framework, have been basically they're corrupted by physical damage.
All right, so as part of my programming, I will make sure that I identify where all the physical damage is for memory type stuff like that, and isolate them so they don't get used.
Okay.
So it won't happen in the future.
That is another programming roll. Difficulty of 10. Oof. So yeah, you're pretty sure that you've got that section like segregated off, and this whole thing so far has taken you about an hour of just poking around with the robot.
Right. And I'm still wearing my fedora.
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess the boot, the maintenance, and giving me root access is done. Let's bring it online and let it know all its bosses.
Yes, the Josh's board. Turn on Murderbot. See if it murders anyone. I will get the lobster.
So as you boot it up, and there is like this kind of like this powering up sound, and this at first kind of garbled voice until like the vocal synthesizer stabilize. And you don't catch the first bit of what it says, but it does say intruder detection systems active, security directives online, target prioritization set, engagement readiness high.
Well, I'll identify myself, given the password I would have said earlier, and tell it to stand down. No intruders are here. These are my allies.
And it is still on, but it is basically standing completely still.
All right, and I let it know that yes, it takes orders from me. It takes orders from all of us here. Nobody can override my orders except the captain.
Is broken and not moving. Murderbot is supposed to murder things. And no one is murdered. The Josh is very disappointed.
Operational status 87% integrity.
Run self-diagnostics and show me the 13%.
Memory ranks corrupted. Engagement routines calibrating. Command interface archaic. Update required.
Right. Yeah, I'll flash a new OS on them then. We'll patch them.
Yes. Give it to Linux. It always works. Less spyware.
Unless you have an NVIDIA card.
Give me one more programming check to install the new operating system on your robot.
Still 10?
Check here.
This should be easier.
No, this is actually 12.
I didn't make it. I did. Oh, I did make it.
Johnny, wow.
Look at me making like 4 rolls in a row.
Perfect. So yeah, you basically kind of like reboot them, install a new operating system, a shiny and clean new operating system. You do notice like that code that he's running on is like very, very old. Basically, he's running on like Windows 3.1.
Still one of my favorite versions of Windows.
Possibly even just running on DOS.
All right, that's you could do a lot of cool things with DOS.
But yeah, after spending like this takes place probably like 3 or 4 hours of like programming this guy. Johnny, since you're super smart, I think you have what, an 18 int.
Yes.
So yeah, so this black market robot you got from the shady guy, he's basically running on pre-tech code.
What?
We got a collector's item. As soon as I finished it was pre-tech code, I took a backup of it, all right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sir, we have a collector's item?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think we got a deal.
How so?
It's a pre-tech robot. I made a upgrade it to modern tech, but I made a backup. I mean, if we have to sell them, I can reload the old OS on and we advertise them as pre-tech.
Well,
We might make
that
some,
sounds-
we might make some cosmetic changes if we're trying to make sure that people don't know it's pre-tech.
Oh, so hmm.
Is there a market value to this? Could we make copies of this backup I took and like sell them to collectors?
I mean, you could certainly try.
Because I know people that are looking for Macintosh SEs from 1988.
Good Lord.
But yeah, the big thing is that if it's pre-tech, then it's literally priceless. People won't have the money to pay what it's worth. So I mean, you can certainly try.
Well, if we're selling copies of it, that's kind of like GOG.com selling old DOS games, right? We're not actually selling it for the $65 it used to cost DOS games. We're selling it for $5.
Yeah, but remember that pre-tech is better than current tech, right?
hmm
By leaps and bounds.
Yeah, it's like a quantum computer in a robot.
Well, he's upgraded to modern tech now. All right, which probably makes it easier to point out that this is his ship. These are his bosses, and the captain and I are nobody can. When it comes to robots, I'm second in command to the captain.
But a close second.
But yes, just so you guys know, since currently it has an expert system and not a VI, anything like you program it for a job, like you program it for like, industrial labor or security or tour guide or Najosh care or whatever.
We got it to be a security bodyguard, didn't we? Like guard the ship and then
Yes.
guard us on missions.
And then anything related to that field, it's going to roll 2d6 plus 2.
That's really good.
Anything that falls outside of that position, it gets to make what's called a confusion roll. I rolled 2d6. I had the bonuses. If it is basically, if it's kind of within what I might do, it's a difficulty 7. Completely uncovered event is difficulty 9, and completely uncovered and clearly dangerous is an 11. If I succeed, I do something that is reasonable. If I fail, it's going to do what it is normally meant to do in an inappropriate and possibly dangerous way.
Ah, good. Murderbot.
Yes. So yes, if you program it for security and then it has to do something not security related, I'm gonna roll 2d6, and if I don't get like a 9 or better, it is going to do the security thing in the most inappropriate and dangerous way possible.
It's okay. We need it for security.
I tried to get the security bot to cook dinner.
Don't get it to cook dinner. Don't get it to triage your wounded.
Oh God, no.
I was lazy.
Definitely.
I told it to try to clean my room. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, don't do that.
Blood
It cleaned
splatter
it.
everywhere.
I cleaned your room with a flame flower.
Exactly. It is very clean now.
Yep.
Except for the scorch marks. Just ignore those. We'll go right out.
But the good news is because Johnny basically gave himself root access, he can kind of like fairly easily switch up what it's programmed to do. It does take a couple of hours, so you can't do it on the fly. But if you decide like you do need the robot to help with medicine or whatever, Johnny can reprogram it over the course of a couple hours.
Well, this was certainly not what I thought we were buying. But I think I'm okay with it.
Captain, I am impressed. Twice today you have showed me that I am glad that I have not killed you.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, you
very-
still feel that way after we encounter Mr. White.
Oh, did you find him? I would like to chop
Well,
off his legs.
we think we found where his organization is based. So it's just a matter of finding him in particular. Ideally, isolating him from the rest of them.
That sounds exhausting.
I didn't spot anyone who looked like he was described.
Najash has plan, Captain.
Oh,
Yes, Najash will grab Armor and Percival and Murderbot, and we will go burn down the whole place that he's in.
no. Other people do live there.
But they still have legs; they can run, Captain.
Yes, but they don't have much. They
But,
live there because they don't have much, and I'd
They
rather
only have
not
one
take-
leg. Why? Who took their legs?
No one. So there's an area of the station that was called the Cold Docks. And basically, it's the slum of the station. People live there when they can't afford to live somewhere better. And this is where Edgar and his group are operating from the looks of it.
So wait a minute. No, nobody's hurt. Oh, nice.
So we're going to ideally not harm any of them, and only harm the people who are taking advantage of them.
Do we know where he's hiding? In that section,
We don't know. No.
Right.
We have an idea of which part of the cold docks he's probably hiding in. We did see some graffiti that had markings that were usually found on his homeworld.
It's easy, Captain.
The
It's easy.
easy.
We just go there. We're as close to the markings, and then we ask people, and they will tell us.
They might.
They will, or we'll bash their heads against the wall until they tell us.
I mean, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
Old Captain, he talked lots after I started smacking him against the bulkhead. Lots of whining and crying. It's very efficient.
Yes. Hmm.
It's a good idea, yes.
Maybe you, Johnny, Percival, could ask around about joining them all. You look like you're able to be hired for something physical.
The judge already has a job.
Yes, you would be pretending.
So many words.
I know. I don't mean to make it complicated. But we do need to flush this Edgar fellow out. And ideally away from the quote unquote innocent civilians. Ideally.
Fine. Johnny is very good at finding people.
I thought so too.
Johnny can find him.
Perhaps.
The Jash and the murder bot will go kill him or chop off his legs.
Either's fine. Or both.
Hey, it's your hat. We need to take Murderbot and Percival and go chop off legs. It is time for the chopping.
Yes. It is time for the chopping.
All right. So what's the plan?
I have no idea.
Step 1, find this guy. Step 2, shrug. Step 3, chop legs.
I mean, that seems to be it, really.
Sorry, step 2 is chop legs. Step 3 is profit.
I am mostly just filling up space, right? If you pause, Najash will talk.
So theoretically, what they're going to do is go to that area of the cold docks that we thought the maw was operating out of, and try to flush Edgar out, or find Edgar.
All right.
In theory.
In theory.
In theory.
I think we're all kind of going on this mission, though.
I mean, we can.
I
It
mean,
would certainly
might
be
as
nice
well.
if Axiom could tell if it's going to work out or not.
He's marinating.
It's not marinating.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what sort of tech problems York is having.
I'm not sure.
I mean, we don't even know what country he's in.
That's true. I think he's still. I think he's still. In Canada. I think.
I think he's in Canada until next week. I'm not sure.
He said something about going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Mexico and South America, maybe? I don't remember. I know Mexico's on the list. Peru, maybe?
All right. So, just a couple of things that I will mention, since so far when you guys have had combat, it's been fairly small, fairly contained. You know, like 5 guys on a ship, or 2 guys in a bar. Stars to that number and all of the what that number games are at the core old school games. There is no balance. So the encounters are whatever feels right. So it's not like 5e where it's going to be like, there are 5 of us, so therefore there are going to be 5 bad guys.
There's no encounter math, right?
There's no encounter math. So it's whatever I deem right. I do tend to default to the like the old BX games where they have number appearing and number appearing in lair type of deals. That being said, there are morale rules, there are reaction rolls. Combat can be quite deadly, and Axiom does have biopsionics for healing, but Axiom is apparently still meditating, trying to get in touch with his people.
I'm alive. You're right.
Yay!
I was listening and trying to follow exactly what was happening, but I did miss the few parts. Okay. So I didn't want to like jump in without understanding what was happening.
Perfect. So Axiom does have some healing capable via biopsionics. The captain does have the heal skill.
And we have power.
You do have the power armor, which does not protect everybody.
I'm fine with that.
So things that you might want to pick up, you might want to make sure that you have a med kit. Otherwise, that makes healing rolls very difficult. But I think you picked up a ship locker, so it would be in a ship locker.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we got all the stuff. That's all the basic stuff, right?
Basically all of the basic gear.
Like the ammo filters and the med kits.
Yeah, it's just a matter of remembering to say, like, I grabbed that out of the locker.
I'm grabbing the med kit.
You may also want to grab what are called Lazarus patches.
Sure.
It sounds ominous.
Basically, it's a heavy compress laced with antibiotics, coagulants, system stabilizers, plasma, and one-shot diagnostic suite. If it is applied to a character that has fallen to 0 hit points, the user can make an intelligence heal check difficulty of 6 to stabilize them. The more time between injury and application, the less chance the patch has to work. If you fail the first skill check, you can keep trying the check once per round until the victim is revived or time runs out. So it does. The Lazarus patch basically makes it easier to stabilize somebody who is dying.
Yeah, definitely taking moves.
But yeah, as you kind of grab your stuff out of your ship locker, you're like like medkit, Lazarus patches. There's a pharmaceutical called Lift that basically speeds up somebody's natural healing. So it's not a health potion exactly, but it does heal them relatively quickly over a short period of time.
Is there some in our locker?
Yes.
Excellent. I'll take that as well.
The main thing to remember is your carry limits.
Yes, because I'm not sure how much it takes.
Basically, for Lift, 3 doses is an item. But the Lift will give somebody back a D8 hit points plus the user's heal skill in 5 minutes.
Nice.
So like a healing potion, but that heals over time.
So I'm probably not going to need my Atmo filter.
Nope.
So that can get stowed.
Yep. And stowed basically just means it's like in your backpack.
Okay.
If you put the location to other, then that's like I left it back at the shop.
Ah, I will leave that on the ship.
But yes, you guys get all loaded up and geared up. Are you taking Murderbot with you?
I hope so.
I would think so.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
kind of the plan. That's why we had Johnny working on him and why we wanted to get him first.
Perfect. All right. So Murderbot does not have any weapons, but you guys could easily spend 50 credits to buy a sword or whatever and graft it onto him.
Can
Laser
he
pistol.
use a laser rifle?
He can use whatever weapon you mount on him, but it does have to be mounted.
I have a spare laser pistol.
I have a spare laser rifle.
Either of those will work.
I mean, he's probably going to be better with the rifle than I am. My shoot is -1. And my dex is 0. So,
So yeah, he is a better shot than the captain.
oh yeah, no doubt. All right, so he can have my laser rifle. There's 20 shots for it. It does a D10 damage.
All right, Johnny, help me get into this thing. We are going to chop off legs.
You
Yeah.
don't get into the robot.
Remember how hard I worked on helping you fix this, and don't shoot me.
I would not shoot you. I would slam your face against the bulkhead.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Well, I don't think I would do that unless you were very rude like the captain was the other day. But we're past that. It's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all better.
All right, so yeah, you get into the suit, you power it up. It does take a little bit of getting used to because it is much faster than a human can normally run. Basically, mechs are vehicles and they have a speed rating. So normal humans can move 10 meters in a round. Your mech has a speed rating of 4, so it moves 40 meters in a round.
Yeah. Why we put the children in it?
But you guys set off. So your plan is to like find where their HQ is, or to try to draw them out.
Yes. I mean, I'd rather draw just Edgar out somewhere. So
We were
that,
being
you know.
we were being very subtle with the giant power armor and the murder bot.
Oh, yeah, totally. Mhm.
Best case, they will push him out when they see what's coming.
You can have them.
Oh, boy. Yeah, maybe.
All right. So as you make your way down into the coal docks with the murder bot and the power armor, unsurprisingly, there's a lot of people pulling down little shutters in the front of their stores. The hooch stands all kind of pull up and fold up into little carts and get pushed out of the way. Like, these are people that are used to violence happening, and they know the protocol. And 5 minutes after getting down here, there's not a soul to be seen. And what would you guys like to do?
Well. We're going to try to find this Edgar fellow.
I mean, you can definitely find their territory. You and Percival scouted that out earlier, so you know where that is. And it's kind of like a rundown, tenement type area here in the bowels of this asteroid space station. There is graffiti on the walls and dark alleys. Every once in a while, Johnny, since you're super perceptive, you notice somebody seems to be peeking out the windows. But it's when the bad guy rides into town in the western, the townspeople are like, "This is not my monkey, not my circus." But it also means that there's nobody there to meet you.
I've got my eyes absolutely peeled for anybody looking at us, or for signs that will direct us on our way. This is my first time here.
Not be surprised.
Trying to stick to the shadows as much as I can, considering what I look like.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's many shadows here. So yeah, Johnny, you look around, and you do see people here and there, kind of peeking out from behind barricaded windows and the like. But nobody comes out to say anything to you or anything. But as you guys kind of make your way through this section of the station, you do come to basically like a walled off subsection of the section. Basically, in medieval times, you know how there would be a town outside the walls of the keep. So there's all these the settlement buildings are around, but there is a walled off section. This wall made of basically piled up junk and concrete and rebar and waste material and stuff. Stands to reason, if this is Edgar's territory, then he would have a base of operations, and probably on the other side of that wall. If you take the time to scout around, you can find there is like a. It's not really a gate because it's solid, but there's a section of the wall that allows entrance and exit that is currently shut.
Captain, Najesh has a
Yes.
good plan.
Oh,
Yes, we challenge this this Egger fellow. We yell out and we tell them that if they don't give us Egger, we will come through the door and kill everyone inside. It's simple. They will throw him out and I'll chop off his legs so he cannot run.
you think they'll throw him out?
If I was inside and we were outside, I would toss him out. Because they will all die. I think they know that.
I mean, hopefully.
You could give good speech. You are very good at talking. You tell them that if they don't give out Egger, then Najesh will go in there and start taking off limbs. Is good plan, Captain.
I agree.
What?
I am going to try to use talk.
Najesh is like, huh? What?
And I will say that I have someone here who wants an honor fight against Edgar.
Sure, you can give me a talk roll.
And I will try to elaborate and make it as personal as I can.
And I assume shouting at the top of your lungs since they're on the other side of a thick wall.
I mean, yes. But I will use my charisma. Or try to.
Sure. Ooh, good roll.
Oh,
I
snap.
couldn't roll any higher.
Captain, my captain.
So you shout out this challenge, and you wait, and you wait, you wait. But then finally, like a shouted voice from the other side says, like, "Send in your champion. We'll send out the body." And there's a cracking, like a creaking of like metal as as what is essentially a pieced together blast door cracks open just enough for a single person to get inside.
Single
Was
person in a
Edward
mech suit,
just-
perhaps?
Could I use precognition to check what would happen if somebody would get in?
Premonition will tell you what'll happen to you if you go in.
Yep, I can check by myself.
Yep.
I have like I check the future where I go there. I don't think it's a good idea, but at least I can inform whoever would just like to send.
Oracle.
We didn't happen to bring any grenades with us, did we?
You guys do not have a ship armory. You only have a locker. Axiom. You can tell that if you enter in there, those doors are going to close behind you, and you are going to be all by yourself, and then torn apart, and everything goes black.
By how many people?
He couldn't tell, but definitely more than one.
I do not think they intend to play fair. Whoever's gonna enter there is gonna get shut from outside. And if it were me, I would.
Yes. So I'm basically going to try taunting them about Edgar being too afraid to come out and to face us alone.
You can give me actually anybody can give me a no roll. Wait for Johnny. That makes sense. So Josh will get high on this one.
Josh, good job.
Mm-hmm.
Najash, from what you've heard from of Catharthus, I mean, you come from a warrior culture. They don't fight. They're not big on honor. They fight because they like killing things, and they like winning. Fairness and honor and equality and all of that does not enter into the picture in their culture at all.
Captain, I have idea.
They very much fight to win.
What is your idea?
You are trying to aggravate our target and have him come out. He will not come out. He is coward. He's a scared little boy. You need to tell everyone inside that if they don't push him out, then we will come in. And we will kill everyone inside. But if they push him out, and we just kill him, they chop off his legs, so he cannot run. But everyone inside will be safe. If I don't have to go in there, then everyone inside will survive except for him. If you tell them that, then they might just throw him over a wall. It's good plan, Captain.
These people are closer to your culture than mine, so I'll take his advice and I will start yelling again.
What do you yell at them?
To throw Edgar out, or we're going to slaughter them all.
That's effective. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely give me a.
You know, short, sweet, aggravating.
You can definitely give me a talk roll.
Oh, that was definitely not the 12 that I got before.
Nope.
You had never seen. You got one reroll.
Yep. You can roll again and take the best result.
Oh. Well, I will certainly do that. How did I get that?
Just because you're an expert.
I mean, that's better.
It's not bad.
Perfect. So yeah, so again, you yell back. And you wait a couple of minutes. And then, how close are you guys to the wall?
I
Pretty
mean, the
close to the
Josh is
door.
probably 20 feet, like close enough to. Like he's being pretty ballsy here. I assume everybody else is behind him, right?
So,
I'm definitely behind him.
so from
Like I said, I'm keeping the shadows close by, but trying to keep in the shade.
perfect. So yeah, so Josh is up front, and Johnny is alert. So yeah, so on the other side, like you wait probably a couple of minutes after this last ultimatum from the captain, probably 5 minutes or so. And then you hear a screaming sound, like somebody in a great deal of pain. And then, like, an arm comes flying over the wall, then a leg, and then the rest of the body. And a voice says, like, I think they're more afraid of me than you.
A shame, Captain. This is gonna get a whole lot more messy.
Can we see the guy that yelled at or
No,
threw anything?
no, but you can
I'm pretty
hear
sure
him.
it's Edgar.
You can hear him, and his voice is like very deep. Since Johnny is alert and very smart, you're gonna guess he is a bigger fellow. And actually, Johnny, since they did crack the door open a little bit, just so somebody could get in, since you're alert, why don't you give me a notice roll? It is a new scene if you would like to reroll.
I would.
9 is enough. So yeah, so you do see through that opening. You're gonna confidently say you see a human. The size throws you for a little bit because he's not quite as tall as Josh is in his suit.
I take an instant shot at him.
Well, we will pick things up next week.
Shame.
But yeah, he is pretty close to, like, in the suit. Josh is about 9 feet tall, and this guy that you see who appears to be just a human is probably about 8. But as you kind of take in this sight and realize, like, well, I don't know what they feed people on Catharvis, but holy crap, we will call it there.
Awesome. Great session.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we will probably pick this up next week. I'll have to wait and see because next Thursday is when I actually finally see the dental surgeon, so I'll see how that goes.
Good luck there.
So the appointment is for like 7:45 in the morning. So who knows if they actually do the extraction? Maybe I'll feel fine by game time. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the Novocaine will wear off.
Maybe. But we'll tentatively say next week. But if not, I will let everybody know.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty tentative.
I think it's going to be pretty tentative, but we'll see.
I don't think you're going to be in any shape to speak.
Yeah, we'll see.
It'd be fine.
Maybe. But we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up next week, which is great because it'll give me time to actually like make up a character sheet for Murderbot.
Nice. We strapped that gun to him, by the way.
Yeah, That's just, he can't actually. Actually, technically, he can fire a weapon with hands, but I like the idea of just like mounting it to him.
Me too.
Perfect. So yeah, we'll pick this up next time.
Sounds good. Thanks for the game.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brent.
Awesome.
Take care, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good
Happy
night.
long weekend.
Yeah, have a good Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
Cheers, guys.
My
Take care,
kids.
y'all.
Take care.